When you went through that, how did you feel about childhood? Was it resentment? Was it anger? Was it guilt? Was it shame? What did you feel towards your parents and your siblings at the time?
You mean at the time when I was younger?
No, I mean when you went through this therapy
Yes.
or coaching rather,
Yes.
and your coach
Yeah.
said to you, your
Yes.
current status quo
Yeah.
emanates from childhood neglect.
Yeah.
How did you feel towards that time of your life?
Oh, I'll be really, really open and honest and vulnerable. I felt
Yeah.
as though I was let down in a very big way. I felt that that's the last thing my parents should have done, even though they didn't agree with each other and they separated. It never should have been the case that we became someone else's responsibility, because that attachment is so important for children to have, especially in the formative years. It leaves an imprint, whether we recognize that or not. It leaves an imprint on the psyche, the way we see the world, the way we see adulthood, and even the way we might even end up parenting our children as well. So I felt really that they let me down. I felt that I was really let down, and I wish that they would have at least had a consultation, because it was like we were never asked. We were never given the choice, the option, or, even if it was the last resort, let's say, it could have been, beta, son, what's happening because of these circumstances? This is going to happen. If you're aware of something, you can prepare for it, but no clue.
Yeah. To be forewarned is forearmed. And you're 8, you've got some understanding of this, and saying that you're going to Pakistan to spend time with this person, here's a picture of this person. If you were informed, it would have certainly lessened that huge sense of anxiety you had just going over there.
Yeah.
So, gosh, Taf, that is, and thank you for sharing that. That's very open and honest of you. And, going through coaching, going through any kind of trauma-focused therapy, which I deliver and I've been the recipient of, I know, especially in our Asian Muslim male community, we don't come forward and we don't undergo therapy. But if you don't undergo therapy, you can't become a therapist yourself. As in, you can't become a counselor or a coach if you don't understand your own demons and your own traumas. So actually, we're doing a disservice to the community. There's so many people who could become qualified, therapists, relationship counselors, youth workers, for instance. Your wife Victoria, what you're doing now. I don't think you would have got to that stage with Tifa 2 if you hadn't yourself gone through the journey of introspection and uncovering some of your demons, working on them, and